Hello, alisto kang manggising sa akin pero pag sa pagla-live, hindi ah.
Eh! Isa ka na naman sa bunutan. Hindi ko pa pala na-share. Live na ba?
Okay, we're on the page.
You're on the page na?
Yeah.
Sino sa atin ng ninenervyos? Wala?
Ako.
Wala? Okay, good. Good kung wala.
Ako,
Hindi kita
bakit?
pinapansin.
Kung meron pag ninenervyos.
Wala lang, just para how to there.
Okay, okay.
Ano yun, naka-share screen?
Yung video dapat. Kaya lang, hindi ko makontrol yung ano ko. Wait lang. Ito naman si Phoenix. Bulutan ko ito.
Hello. Welcome everybody. We are back to doing the things that we do almost every week, where we gather a bunch of people and talk about whatever. Chill, however, chat, however, about anything that revolves around the lives of a freelancer. Now today, you got Phoenix.
And you got me, Ana Soriano.
Wala, tala busy pa rin talaga si Ana. Hindi pa rin alisto, ano? Okay, I want to start kasi marami tayong panel ngayon. I want to start with one of our long time no see friends here, Miss Holly. Say hi.
Hi, Flippers.
Unmute.
Yeah. Hi, VA Bootcampers. Holly here. Nice to see you again. Yun lang.
Hi, and welcome back. It's been a while, Holly.
Oo nga eh.
Okay, that's so nice. At least nandito ka ulit, and it's nice para did you tell your fans na magla-live makiki-FCC ka ngayon?
Oo naman, oo. In-invite ko sila,
that's
charots.
That's good. That's nice. And we also have somebody who is extremely busy at the moment, pero buti na lang blinis niya tayo sa kanyang precious time. LJ.
Hey everyone, how's it going there? Good afternoon, and we're very excited to talk about our topic today. Thank you, Phoenix. Thank you, Anna, for inviting me again.
Yes,
You're welcome, and thank you for coming back. Buti na lang nandito ka.
Yes. Blog post
Ano
ko
ka
yan
ba,
eh.
Ano, Phoenix?
Ano ka mo?
Wala.
Ang ingay ng electric fan mo. And to complete, and then, kasi nakikita ko yung buhok mong lumilipad kahit wala akong naririnig, sabi ko lang na maingay. And to complicate things, si Ana, ang in-invite niya ngayon to the panel is somebody who is in America right now, and as of now, siguro about past 1 a.m. na sa kanila. Welcome, Dea.
Hello, Flippers. Magandang hapon dyan. Magandang madaling araw ng Lunes dito sa US.
Oh, ang galing magtagalog ni Angel Aquino.
Kaya nga.
Ikaw talaga, LG. Kailangan mo akong i-tour sa Davao pagbalik ko dyan.
Oo naman. Dali, punta tayo sa Pearl Farm.
Pearl Farm ni LG.
I love that. Buti na lang magaling mag-adjust itong si Dea kasi grabe pinapahirapan talaga ni Ana mga
Grabe,
panel.
pumayag naman siya. Wala mong pilitan.
And last but certainly not the least is somebody who is going to guide us today through our topic. And we have Mr. EJ. Paki-introduce nga sarili mo for just a short.
Sure. Thank you, PJ. Thank you, Phoenix. Thanks, Anna, for having me. Hello everyone, good afternoon, good morning, Dea. Hello everyone, yan.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, EJ, for those of you who do not know, EJ is the owner of Taxubo. So if you're familiar with that, that is also related to our topic for today, which is, Anna?
The simplest method on how to register as a freelancer in BIR this 2019. Talagang haba. Parang titulo ng
Yeah.
pelikula.
So, very masochistic itong si Ana ngayon. Ano, tino-torture niya itong isa dahil nasa Amerika at wala talaga sa tamang oras niya. Itong si LJ masyadong busy and yet dinidisturbo pa rin ni Ana. Itong si Holly nandiyan na naman siya. She's also busy. Hinikayat pa rin ni Ana. Ako ginising ni Ana kaya talagang nagto-torture siya. Only to talk about access. Ladies and gentlemen, but this is very, very important to us freelancers. We have to be aware of our responsibilities and the pros and cons of this thing that we are going to talk about today. So, what about since I believe CLJ what is the reason for me to sign up for paying taxes?
Well, the number one reason is because, like, we're required. Basically, that's it, to become a law-abiding citizen. Yeah.
Okay, that's good, LJ. Ito si Dea, she's already a regular. Wait, are you a citizen, by the way?
Yes po.
Okay, so you pay. So you pay taxes. So a lot of Filipinos can get away without paying taxes. So ano masasabi mo doon? Why should convince me to pay my taxes?
Well, yung experience ko kasi is that last year lang ako nag-register as legal sa government. So I've been freelancing for more than 5 years na, and then last year lang ako nag-register. Now, my thinking before is that galing kasi ako ng BPO, and then I transitioned as a freelancer. Ang thinking ko before is that my husband is paying more than 20K na sa work niya. Tax pa lang yon monthly. Why should I pay? And then, in the latter years, mga 4 years, so the year before na mag-register ako as a freelancer, someone told me na, are you a Filipino? Then it's your duty to pay your tax. Kasi, and then I thought na, nga no, kapag nagpay ako ng tax, then I have a K para magreklamo sa government. Kasi they are using my money to build anything for the betterment of the country. Kung hindi ako nagbabayad, wala akong K magreklamo kasi hindi naman ako nagko-contribute eh. So, ayun. So, I decided na it's about time na rin naman na I pay my taxes. And then I heard in one of the seminars that was conducted by Taxumo din na in the near future, magiging digitized na lahat. Hindi na i-required na mag-issue ng paper receipts, which is nagiging start na din ngayon, nagiging digital na. So, ang requirement kasi daw doon before you go digital is that you have 5-year period of issuing paper receipts. So, yeah, it's good to start na din. One, yun talaga yung pinakauna kong dahilan bakit ako nag-register. Para makareklamo ako sa government. Para may kaya ako makareklamo sa government. Kasi if they are misusing my taxes, then I have the voice na. Yung parang sabihin sa'yo, ba't ka nagre-reklamo? Nagbabayad ka ba ng tax? Diba? Yan. That's the main reason talaga.
Holly, you go everywhere around the world. How do you compare people's attitude towards taxes to the Filipinos?
Well, kasi sa ibang bansa, mas strict sa kanila, diba? Like if you're, kasi parang yung government, I'm not sure if tama ha, but they can tell kasi na habang tumataas yung bank account mo, parang yung balance ng bank account mo, they have to know kung saan galing yon, whether pinamanahan ka ba ng magulang mo, is it an allowance, is it from business, parang ganon. Here sa Pilipinas, we can get away with it a bit kasi hindi pa tayo ganon ka-high-tech. And doon naman, and I don't think wala namang ganun issue talaga sa ibang bansa kasi nga they're stricter eh. So yun, hindi mahirap magtago.
Okay, that's also one thing that I complain about. Parang hindi kasi ito tinuro sa atin nung bata tayo. This is one thing that I wish the DepEd would consider, na at the very start of education, dapat tinuturo na ang responsibilities as a citizen. Paying taxes is one of them. So, I believe kailangan i-implement ito kasi tayo, even until now, we as adults, we are supposed to pay taxes, and yet marami talaga sa atin ito. We refuse to do so because we feel that it is stealing, that somebody is stealing from us. Yun ang it's like we are paying for nothing. Yun ang iniisip natin eh. But if you look around people, the things that you see, like the highway, yung mga yun, those are paid by the teachers, the public teachers. Those are paid by our taxes. Those are the products of our taxes. So the more that we contribute to the government, the better our government should be. Yun ang thinking ng ibang citizens outside the Philippines. Now, here in the Philippines, it is kind of tough to break that wall kasi nga it is already instilled in our minds that paying taxes is like we are just paying for nothing. Yun ang feeling natin. Is EJ's audio okay now? Can you hear us now?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so EJ, we got a very good question for you. Beforehand, could you please tell me about Taxumo?
Okay, so Taxumo it's basically a it's a website, it's a web application, and you can use it to file and pay for your taxes. And we're attacking it from the point of view of business owners ourselves. So we don't really, we're not really accountants. We do have partners who are accountants, who are domain experts, who provide that expertise within Taxumo. But, our point of view is like we are not accountants ourselves. So we made it as easy as possible to use. Like in Taxumo, you just enter your income and expense. In one click, you can file. You can also pay online. Dati kasi you have to go to like the bank that's accredited by your RDO, which is like a specific branch. But now you can pay via like, M. Louvillier, department stores, whatever is most convenient for you. So we opened that up to everyone. So that's what Taxumo is.
Honestly, one of the other reasons why some people do not pay is because of that freaking line procedure and the bunch of papers. It's one of the reasons why I don't go to BIR. I send somebody to do that. I just sign things.
Dati bahay ko ang BIR. Yan ang lang trabaho ko. Parang layas.
Sa totoo lang, napapamura ako because of that wasted time. For some reason, many of the subsections of the Philippine government is still backwards. Parang sanay pa rin sila na ang iniisip nila is magsasaka ang tao na pwede ka na lang, you can spend one whole day sa opisina na nakikipilan, nakikiusap, nakikichat. Seriously, our time is expensive. Kaya yan ang parang kinaiinisan ko pinaka. It's not so it's not so much the money, because that is our responsibility, but the problem is the time wasted. Ang daming. And the paper. Why can't you save trees? Sabi gano'n. whenever paper is used na parang it doesn't make sense because they are going to transfer it digitally anyway. Why can't we do it directly digitally? It makes our lives easier. So I guess Taxumo is helping push the technology, introduce more technology to the public and to the government as well. Am I correct, AJ?
That's right. We've actually been working with the BIR since 2015. So we're pushing this idea to them to like automate things, save trees, because through us everything's electronic. And it's been a struggle, you know, because what's funny is that we were offering our services for free before to the BIR. And they don't know how to work with us because we are not suppliers. So they don't have rules on how to work with entities who just want to help.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
so
Mm.
that's super interesting, right? So what happened last year actually was, you know, we were pushing since 2015. Finally, they created a category for us. You know, USAID had to step in. We had to work with USAID to push some changes to their legislation, to some processes, and finally, you know, there's a category for us. So they officially know how to work with us already. So yeah, pero in fairness naman to the BIR, they are open to those types of changes. And you know what's interesting is that the head office is pretty honest, I would say, because they are very technocratic. They're very bureaucratic. You know, they're like career government workers. I think where a lot of the corruption and the annoyance happens is with the RDOs. When it's decentralized, that's when the magic happens. So you know, one of the things that we did to why we built Taxumo was personally we didn't want to go to the RDOs. We wanted to just work with the head office, and that's what we're doing right now. So that's what also we offer to people using it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I don't know. I just hope that Mr. Taxumo, my request is to introduce Taxumo to the local citizens na hindi masyadong mind-blowing. Another problem with the taxes is these convoluted acronyms like RDO and some terms na hindi naiintindihan ng mga ano. If you talk to a farmer, if you talk to somebody who is just working, hindi nila alam yung mga yan. Especially, marami naman sa atin itong mga hindi college graduates. They don't know shit about these tax terms. So I request that you find a way to introduce paying taxes at the same time with Taxumo to, you know, the lesser elite people para maintindihan naman ng masa. Because the same goes. It's the same thing that I talk about when it comes to freelancing. Kasi freelancing has all these complicated, convoluted words that we love to use. Where ako naman I try to introduce freelancing to, you know, like the high school graduates and the stay-at-home people na hindi na sila nag-aral kaya medyo nangalawang na ang utak nila. So they don't really know and they don't want to complicate things by adding even more complicated words to whatever they want to do. LJ, you go abroad as well. How do you compare the system of taxes, tax paying in? Where are you right now?
I'm in the UK.
LJ. so okay ka na ba ngayon?
No,
Okay,
I'm in Davao.
akala ko nasa ano ka, I thought you were in Indonesia or somewhere. Thailand.
Actually, yung kapitbahay namin yung sa UK kasi ukay-ukay yung kapitbahay namin. So, extend na lang yung territory sa amin.
Sa big.
Anyway, sorry.
Ikaw naman experience abroad. How do you compare yung etong people paying taxes in the other Asian countries? Especially kasi I'm more interested in other sister third world countries kasi I suspect we have the same attitude.
Mm-hmm. Well, one country that I can think of is Thailand kasi doon lang naman talaga ako na more on like I've stayed there for like 9 months. And although hindi ko na observe talaga yung specific tax process, registration, filing, or system nila, I can say na the more technologically advanced ang isang country is siguro the better is yung government service nila when integrating with that. Kasi even their government banks and their government systems are all integrated together because of their technology and yung native language nila. So from my stay there for like 9 months, I would say that they're, very advanced now when it comes to that. And I've also had friends there na, local ties na they have, yung sa government nga, parang ang dali lang sa kanila mag-process ng mga things at kumuha ng ID, magpa-replace or anything. Kasi may friend ako nga doon na Thai, and then pumunta siya sa government, then parang ang bilis lang din niya. Yung another one would be siguro yung embassy natin doon sa Thailand, is that ang bilis din kasi there were some Thai na staff lang din, and then maybe yung system is a bit integrated or mas mabilis. So mabilis lang din yung pag-renew ko ng passport ko doon. So yun lang. I think na there are still a lot of improvements. Buti nga yung PIN is pwede na mag-register online, 'di ba? So dati nung ginawa ko yan una was like still in the BIR office. And then recently nung ginawa ko yung registration dito sa Davao for the tax registration nga for changing my status and registering as self-employed or as a professional was still kind of time consuming talaga. If everything was like systematic, I had already an idea what the process will be kasi tumawag na ako. They're very nice. They were very accommodating, very knowledgeable sa lahat naman ng tanong ko. It's just that pag nandun ka na, parang ang tawag nito, nabawian yung kung ano yung ine-expect mo. So parang the expectation versus reality. Yung na-experience ko doon. But all in all, it's still good, I think, based on my personal experience and from what I have read din dun sa iba na mga horror talaga, tsaka grabe yung mga experience nila. I would say that it may have already improved in some areas as well. I was in BIR Taguig before, and then wala silang masyadong wala masyadong tao nung pumunta ako para magpa-change nung classification ko. So yeah, that's good.
Nice, LJ.
I could add some insight as well to that.
Go ahead.
Because we do a lot of research, especially in Southeast Asia, and like the average time it takes, like an average business in the Philippines to take care of their taxes is 193 hours a year. So that's basically around 2 days every month, which isn't bad, no? Like when you look at like the list of like how many hours ang sinispend ng each country, like with the highest being where it's fastest, which is Singapore, of course, like 80 hours. And then at the lowest, Vietnam at 550 hours, no? So they're more than double us. So in fairness, we're not that bad. We're actually like a little above the middle, no? So we are like most Southeast Asian countries, I would say 50%, 55% are actually worse than us in terms of the time it takes to do taxes. So that's one interesting insight. And with Train, actually, they sped things up and made it simpler for the smaller taxpayers, actually.
Yes.
In fairness, yeah.
Yeah. I can attest to that then kasi 2 years of paying taxes. The first year, manual lang. So I did everything. Punta ako sa, naka-handwrite yung forms ko and all. And then process sa bank, bayad, everything is mano-mano. Then my second year, I went with Taxumo. And yun, nakita ko yung difference niya actually. And I would highly recommend Taxumo ha. Pero guys, sa mga yung mga gustong magmano-mano, yeah, it'll take time, but I don't think it's too bad. Yung hassle lang naman talaga is yung yung pagpapa-register mo. When you go in and you say, I want to register, and then they'll say, so anong business mo? And then you say, I'm a freelancer, and they'll be like, huh? Ano yun? Like you have an online store? Parang ganun. So
I'm a freeloader.
Parang ganun. So dun lang talaga. And then they try to explain lahat ng mga dapat babayaran mo na parang they explain it as if you're a business owner. So so punta po kayo sa DTI, tapos kuha kayo ng nitong mga fire inspection, Churva Act, na parang wait, I parang ganun. I work online, parang ganun.
Overwhelmed ka.
Yes, yun lang naman.
siguro Phoenix, i-greet ko muna yung mga nanonood natin and then encourage natin yung
Yeah, yeah.
iba na magtanong kasi meron ding mga
Yeah.
questions dito na ma-address din natin kay EJ, siya yung talagang makakasagot. So, i-greet ko muna sila Maria Teresa, si Mami Paz, si Geraldine from Cabuyao, si Ogalesco, magandang hapon daw sa lahat. Ayan. Si Micaela, si Jerica, hello daw, nice to see you, Miss Holly. Namiss ka nila. Namiss ka ng mga fans.
Oy,
Mahar,
hi
hello.
Jerica.
Ayan, kanina daw mahina ang boses ko. Ngayon kinakain ko na yung mic. Ito na po. Si Jen, beautiful ladies.
Yan.
Hello daw,
Go.
beautiful ladies and gents. Ayan, si Ron, si Reggie, weak nga daw ang audio. Ayan, okay na Reggie. Huwag ka na magalit. Magalit. Ayan, kanina merong tanong dito si Rowena Papa. Hello po, is it advisable po ba to register if you are also registered as sole proprietor? Si EJ siguro ang...
Alright. Sige, let me take that. For that one, if you're already registered as a sole proprietor, normally, let's say you have a business like a kiosk or something, you could actually change what's called your certificate of registration. It's this yellow sheet of paper with like your information, which certifies that you're registered. So you can have that changed via a form 1905. So you can go to the BIR, fill out 1905, basically add another industry to your certificate of registration. You can do that. Or depende rin kung ano yung feeling ng RDO officer of the day. Kasi baka hindi siya pumayag. Sabi, yeah, ganyan, exactly.
Yan.
Yeah, pinapakita ni Holly. So yeah, either that or you have to register anew.
Oh.
Okay? You can actually register as a professional as well. And what will happen, yun, as for receipt. So what will happen is that you will you will register again, and then your TIN will end with a 001. So you will be your own branch. So ganun siya.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mixed income yung magiging niya, decoration, no? Aside from
Pag ganon, if they're earnings not as an employee, but solely from like business and or profession, then hindi siya mixed income. Ang mixed income only comes in when you are earning from compensation as an employee.
Okay.
Yun.
No, I didn't know that. All I have is, I just have an ID. That's it.
Miss Holly, wala akong ganyan. Yung ask for BIR receipt.
Hindi na
Sa
daw
Makati?
kailangan yan ngayon.
Hindi na nga
pag,
daw
ah,
siya
sa bahay
na-require.
lang.
Nasa Makati. Ganyan
Oo
kayo
nga
sa
eh.
Makati.
Oo, si LJ din daw hindi nabigyan.
Iba-iba
Ewan
naman
ko.
yan.
Humihingi ako. Nagbebeg ako doon sa kanila.
Sabi ko, kailangan ko maglagay
Bakit ayaw
niyan.
mo ako bigyan?
Sigurado po kayo,
Bakit
hindi
gusto
ako
niyo
abulin.
nito? Bakit gusto niyo nito?
Oo nga.
It's quite ironic kasi yung mga
For the customers.
small businesses.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's the thing. Sa mga businesses actually ayaw nila yung mga pag minsan ayaw nila yung ganyan yung it is required na nakasalpak yan sa walls
Sa
ng
office mo daw.
Oo, sa office.
Kaso di ba yung clients natin online naman, so they can't really see
Oo,
this.
tama.
Ang
Ito pa isang tanong. Ay, wait lang.
May clarify lang ako. Ang nagustuhan ko din dun sa ginawa kong registration, here in Davao specifically is wala nang mga kaartehan yung wala na yung mga ganyang ask for receipt kahit talagang inaano ko. Parang dire-diretso na siya. And the good thing here is that parang like before ako nag-register talaga before ako nag-register talaga is anong tawag nun? Tumawag talaga ako sa office sa BIR to really know their process and the requirements. So yun lang, siguro do the effort to research and then contact them kasi sila naman yung branch mo, sila magpe-penalize sa'yo if ever na may mali kang nagawa, di ba? So sundin mo na lang yung RDO mo.
Yeah.
Oo.
It
Iba-iba
sounds like
kasi, no?
it sounds like Davao already knows about the freelancing world. So kaya sila ganyan. Woo, go Davao.
That's nice. That's nice.
Buti nga
I
sa
love
Davao,
that.
kilala na yung freelancer. Sa Makati, hindi pa. Kasi nagtanong ako dun sa... Kasi di ba hinihingan ako nung suyo kasi ako mag-i-register ako, hindi ako nagpunta ng BIR. So nag-ask ako ng professional help para i-register ako as freelancer. And then, sinabi sa akin, mag-ask ako sa munisipyo ng occupational tax receipt, which is OTR. Nagpunta ako sa munisipyo, ang sabi ko, dito po ba kumukuha ng OTR? Ay, wala kaming OTR, PTR lang. Sabi ko, Ala, paano na yun? Ayun, di sabi ko, dun sa naglalakad, ng registration, wala po silang OTR. O sige, di bali na. Meron din kasing ibang mga municipality na walang ganoon, which I think is Laguna yata.
That's true. Oo, that's true. May mga iba nga na ganun. Oo, walang OTR.
Which is yun din ang problema, kaya nahihirapan yung ibang freelancer na mag-register. Kasi iba-iba yung nila eh.
Yes. Oo.
Requirement.
Magalit sila. Bakit kasi ayaw ninyong magalit? Pero ako
Magwala kayo.
one of the
Yeah.
I mean, if yung sabi ni LJ na na ang kagandahan sa Davao walang pahirapan, it's simple ketchup. It's kind of the opposite here in La Trinidad kasi parang ang pansin ko lang people with power, they try to take advantage of it. Kaya yung nagmamasungit ang pag minsan forgive me ladies, pero feeling ko kasi nagpi-PMS karamihan ng mga nakaupo sa office, and I kind of hate it. And they're using it as an excuse, kaya lagi ako nagwawala kapag pumupunta ako sa mga offices. Hence the reason why I hire assistants to do my bidding.
Nice.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, kayo audiences. Wait, Anna, but I implore you to prepare a notepad and pencil or pen, kasi we are about to do a rapid Q&A to our tax expert, who is EJ. Yeah. So get ready, especially kayo mga nagtanong kasi ang dami ninyong mga tanong, which is very, very nice. We welcome it and keep them coming kasi i-address namin dito sa the rightful person who has to answer these questions. Go, Anna, ask the questions.
Ayan, ang tanong ni Chato, non-VAT ba ang freelancer?
All right. Ayan. So, VAT is actually determined by how much you think you'll earn within the year. It's not determined by kung ano yung type of work mo. Okay? So, if you are gonna earn more than 3 million in a year, then you have to register as VAT. Okay? But if you're not gonna earn 3 million, above 3 million, then you're okay. You can register as non-VAT, which is basically percentage tax. Okay? So the difference with VAT is 12%, di ba? Tapos pag may binili ka, babangga mo, yung net, yun yung ibabayad mo. VAT is more complicated. It's a lot more work, no? But percentage tax is a lot simpler. Basically, kung magkano yung gross income mo times 3%, that's your percentage tax. So yun. So it's not dependent on what you do, it's dependent on what you think is you're gonna earn for the year.
Pwede siya either mag-VAT.
LJ, what ka na ba?
Si LJ lang yata yung
Mami!
Oh, by the way, related to that, kailangan smart kayo kasi minsan, yung nabanggit nga ni Phoenix, minsan tinatamad yung mga nasa RDO. So gagawin nila, lahat ng araw na yon VAT lahat.
VAT ka na.
So kailangan kayo, alam nyo, kailangan sabihin nyo, hindi po ako VAT, percentage tax po ako, and wag nyo po ako lagyan ng withholding tax. So make sure you know that, because normally they would just lalagay lang nila yan, wala na. Pag nilagay na yan at tinanggap mo na, wala na. Touch move na yan. 3 years.
Withholding tax.
Mm-hmm.
So makakatulong siguro sa kanila yung mga blog post na ni Holly and ni LJ, kasi meron na dong yung parang guide kung Tama ba, Holly? Nakalagay doon sa sa blog mo.
Yeah, naman.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I documented my personal experience na. So, siya. So, yeah, I tried to make it step by step naman. Nilagay ko kahit na yung eto, tawag dito, yung COR ko, I took a photo and then in-upload ko doon, pero binlurred ko lang syempre yung details. Pero kahit yung tax type at saka income tax Churva-Ec na required is already there. Pero kaso nga lang, yun nga, since iba-iba tayo ng RDO, that was my personal experience for RDO ng Cebu City. And then if you want another experience naman, LJ also published most recent blog post naman sa Davao. So yun.
Yeah. So
go LJ.
Sorry. So yung akin kasi, I just talked to the officer sa BIR and sabi ko talaga sa kanya, yung nag-assess ng documents ko. Gusto ko lang po yung pinaka-simple kasi hindi naman po ako malaking business or whatever. Ano po yung pinaka-simple na pwedeng i-register ko, i-assign? And then I also read Taksumo's blog on the 8% thing sa train or whatever. I really don't know what it's called. Just sabi ko lang sa kanya, gusto ko po yung 8% kasi mas madali po yung buhay ko for that. 8% lang babayaran ko and wala nang other 3%, wala nang anything. And then yun lang. So kaya the title of the blog post was the simplest method kasi wala nang OTR, wala nang business permit or whatever, wala nang ask for receipt, wala nang ano. Parang feel ko nga ang the list of requirements was a bit okay when it comes to the length. Pero kasi kung i-compare ko sa blog posts nung iba na mga na-research ko din kahit yung before kay Holly, was that parang mas madali nga talaga siya. And to tell you all, finalo ko din actually yung blog post ni Holly back in 2017. Pumunta ako sa City Hall namin at nagdedemand ako ng OTR doon kahit ayaw nila magbigay. So medyo ako doon sa isang officer noon. And then sabi ko na, ayoko na nga muna mag-register kasi parang pinapahirapan nila ako. And then a lot of things happened na fast forward to 2019. And then I said na mag-register nga ako ulit, tingnan natin kasi kailangan ko na mag-apply ng visas when clients take me to visa required countries. So yun, and then documented the process as well para sa community natin. And talaga yung pinaka-goal ko was really to make things simple. Ayoko maging complicated yung mga bagay-bagay when it comes to that.
Nice.
Sa akin
I love that. Yan ang pinaka na mahirap kasi when it gets complicated talagang it's not it doesn't sink into the brain. So I love
Parang ayaw mo na pag complicated, di ba?
Oo.
Yeah, I mean, me most especially madali akong magalit talagang never mind, ganun na lang ako.
Yung kay Dea naman na experience yata i-share.
Yeah, go ahead, Dea.
Yung sa akin naman, kasi alam ko na masasayang yung oras ko sa pagpila sa BIR at kung ano na pa. Nag-ano na ako, since steady naman na yung income ko, ito option lang to. Hindi to option para sa mga baguhan lang. Kung madali mag-register sa municipality nyo, then go for yourself. Pero doon sa ibang mga seasoned freelancers na din na kumikita na hindi pa registered, ang ginawa ko kasi is nag-hire ako ng isa sa mga partners ng Taksumo, si Mr. Ray Macrohon. So, sa kanya ako nagpasuyo na mag-process ng aking registration. Naghingi lang siya sa akin ng ibang mga papers and then siya na yung naglakad. Since galing ako ng BPO, I need to transfer my RDO first. So transfer RDO to the nearest RDO na sakop yung address ko. And then doon ako nag-register. Doon na niya ako na i-register as a freelancer, yung sa COR, then Certificate of Registration. Ang medyo glitch lang para sa akin nun is naabutan pa ako ng percentage tax. Pero since naggamit ako ng Taksumo, nung na-implement na yung 8%, nag-opt-in ako sa 8%, hindi na ako nagbabayad ng 3% na tax. So, nag-change siya agad via Taksumo. No need to go to RDO and change sa papers or whatever. And then,
nice. Eh di mas mabilis.
Kaya yun, maganda nga yung sa Taksumo talaga, as in hassle-free talaga siya.
Wow.
Promotion.
Yeah, that's nice. At least we got the person here right with us. So sinasabi natin na maganda ang Taksumo, and we're going to give him time to explain what Taksumo is.
At dahil maganda ang Taksumo, raratratin natin ang question si EJ.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, Anna. Do the rapid fire thing.
Ang tanong ni Annie, kapag po ba freelancer ang mommy and dad, kapag po ba freelancer ang mommy and daddy, you can have the exemption then, or indicating the kids as independent as exemption?
Well, sagutin ko yan first. Well, kasi nung nagwo-work pa ako sa corporate, may claim din kasi ako. Mahabang istorya, pero yung husband ko may claim, ako may claim. So, nung nag-freelance ako, wala na akong claim nun kasi hindi pa naman ako nagbabayad ng tax. Nung dumating yung train, I understand na wala nang claim. Wala nang dependent claim kasi bumaba na yung percent ng babayaran mo na tax. Pero it's still may bracket, pero overall, wala na siyang dependent claim. Tama po ba, Sir EJ?
Yes, tama yun. So basically, yung mga income tax tables and exceptions,
Sana.
basically we all have it na. So dati, kailangan may 4 kang anak, ganyan. Ngayon, lahat meron na nung 250K maximum exemption. So yun. So that's a good thing that happened out of trade.
Okay. On next question, sabi ni Myrma, is it required na agad mag-register? Wala pa akong client. I'm newbie.
Okay. Since this is on video, and pwedeng panoorin ng BIR,
Yes.
the answer is yes.
Yes.
Okay, wait. Pero yes, the answer is, technically kasi, before you start a business, you should register. It's like how it should work, diba? But yun nga, the BIR won't be angry naman. Like, we do have people who have been earning for like a year, a few years, and then they decide to register. The BIR won't say, hindi na pwede. Tapos na. Hindi ka naman nila. They won't turn you away, no? So you can register naman even after, if you haven't registered before.
Nasagot
Yes,
na yan.
parang ano nga, di ba? Tulad ko, 5 years ako tapos last year lang ako nag-register. Nung natauhan ako na kailangan ko pala talagang magbayad, and meron
Kasi
siyang
nagpa-travel
benefit.
ka.
Oo. Travel
Pero
din.
ano lang, ay sorry, go ahead, Leah.
Go na.
Ayun. Bukod naman dun sa main thing ko na pwede ka makapag angry mode, mag-beast mode sa mga taga-gobyerno dahil sa kanilang mga ginagawa. Kasi, di ba, yung iba nagtatanong, paano ba mag-loan para sa kotse? Paano ba mag-open ng mga account? Paano ba mag-travel ng visa? Ayun, kailangan mo rin ng tax. Lalo na pag sa European countries, hingan ka ng mas madaling makakuha ng visa na gano'n pag meron kang tax return.
So, para bang nasagot na to, yung tanong ni Chato, do you have the tax bracket for freelancers? May tax bracket pa ba? Diba?
Google.
Walang specific to freelancers. It's like the same tax bracket as everyone.
Same lang daw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next.
Holly, were you going to say something a while ago? Holly?
Ano nga yun?
You forgot.
Wait, ano nga? I know. No, something yun about sa sinabi ni EJ. Kasi it was so weird lang. I was gonna share lang. Nung magpapa-register ako sa BIR, tapos, di ba, she thought na online seller ako. And then, she was like, ma'am, ilang months na po kayong parang nagbebenta online? Kasi if hindi naman ganun kalaki yung kita nyo, okay lang, nabalik na lang kayo after 3 to 6 months. Ganun yung sabi nung tax officer sa akin. So, naalala ko lang dahil sa question ni Girly. So, yun lang, wala lang. Share ko lang. Strange, ha?
That's nice. That's very kasi people encounter that all the time. It is easier to understand that freelancing is all about selling online. It's kind of easier for them to understand rather than what we really do. Okay, Anna, are you ready?
Yes, next question ni Jerica. Anong nakalagay po sa Certificate of Registration ng Freelancer? Yearly registration fee, percentage tax, annual and quarterly income tax? Thanks.
Sorry, the question is, anong nakalagay? It would differ depending on kung ano yung na-assign sa inyo when you registered. But most of the time, it will be, yes, there's something that says registration fee. And then there would be percentage tax quarterly, and then there would be income tax. Okay? So, yung percentage tax, lagi na yung nandyan, even if you wanna opt for 8%. Dati kasi inaalis nila yan eh. Pero they are clarified it, standardized it across the RDOs. They said, oh no, everyone gets that. It's just that you can opt to not file it if you're opting in to 8% by May. Okay? So, ganun lang siya. Pero nandyan yan, hindi yan mawawala.
Okay. Ito si Sheila. Wala na kasi daw siyang update. Kailan daw ang filing? End of this month na po ba? Filing ng, ano ba? Ano bang filing? Monthly na percentage?
Actually, sige, that's a pretty interesting question kasi a lot of people assume na filing taxes is once a year.
Oo.
Not. If you're registered, you should be filing at least quarterly. Okay? So yes, the annual ITR deadline is April 15 if you file through BIR. If you file through us, we do have a cutoff of March 29.
Ayan. So, hindi ko pwedeng palagpasin to, sabi ni Jules, ang ganda ni Ma'am Hall. Talagang binasa ko. At ang nice daw ng picture sa likod ni Miss Holly.
Yes, it's the
Yay.
BIR Bootcamp team. Thank you,
Ayan.
Jules.
Ito, si Rachel. I'm teaching ESL online po and want to register to BIR. Paano po ang process? I really have no idea. Should I register as a professional?
Yes. So I think sila LJ, sila Holly, and Dea touched on that also. But yes, register as a professional. So if you register as a professional, that's different from registering as a sole prop. I think the reason why si Holly has that ask for receipts BIR thing is because she's sole prop. Tama ba, Holly? No, you're not professional, but you also got it.
Professional ako, but they just gave it to me.
May extra
Maganda ka
signals.
kasi daw, maganda ka daw.
Charing.
May number sa likod, chinek mo ba? Si officer of the day yan. Ayan. Hindi, joke lang.
Wala. Ay, wala. Chinek ko talaga. Grabe ka.
Pero if you had the choice, you know, you register as a professional. Because if you register as a sole prop, you'll need to get DTI. You also need to get LGU stuff, yung mga mayor's permit, etc. Pag professional, normally wala nun. The only non-BIR thing that you have to get is called an occupational tax receipt, which tama sila, a lot of municipalities don't have an idea what it is. Pero it's there, hindi lang nila alam. Pero yun nga, if you could register as a professional.
May point lang ako dyan sa occupational tax receipt na yan. Parang sinabi sa akin noon, nagbibigay lang daw sila ng OTR for singers, for
Nag-work sa
GRO.
Yeah. That's the thing actually, Dea. I was going to share din kasi so sa yung munisipyo, they're more familiar with PTR, yung professional tax receipt kasi parati nilang hinihingi yun sa mga nurses natin, especially kahit na kasi yung mga nurses natin, parang nakakalimutan nila yon at saka madami-dami sa kanila yung nagkaka-penalty kasi hindi sila nagbabayad ng PTR. And then nape-penaltyan sila if, let's say, kailangan nilang mag-OFW and then they need it. And then saka sila parang, surprise, you need a PTR. Pero nung sa akin naman with OTR, inexplain ko siya sa BIR. Tapos yung kasi I already knew na yung mga artista, OTR sila. So I had to explain na hindi po ako online seller, online
Artista
shop.
po ako.
Artista ako. Then I was like, para pong artista is what I told her na if I don't have a contract, I don't get paid. Sabi kong ganun. Online. So I have clients online. If I get projects, that's the only time I get paid. So sabi niya, oh, okay, professional. Sabi niya ganun. So you get, so binigyan niya ako ng paper ng professional, tapos yung may OTR. And then when I went to the munisipyo, tinanong ko din saan yung OTR. They're like, ano yun? Sabi ko, kung saan yung PTR? Sabi ko, kung saan yung PTR? Yung non-licensed version ng PTR. Yun yung gusto ko. And then yun. Well, yun naman, na-point naman nila ako. So yun lang siguro. Hindi ko alam if it works for everyone.
Sa akin, wala yan. Hindi nag-work sa akin. So, ang workaround dyan, dito sa amin, is that I would also like to thank siguro Ging Alviar Viray. Hi Ging. Kasi
May
siya yung, shout out. Kasi yung blog niya, yung nagbigay sa akin ng idea pala or ng instruction kung ano yung pwedeng substitute doon. Kasi talagang hindi ka bibigyan dito nun unless hindi ka occupation nag-work sa bar, sa massage or whatever. So ang ginawa is that go to your barangay hall or office and then ask for the barangay certificate. Wag yung clearance kasi maraming itatanong pa sa'yo yun. The certificate. And then dapat naka-indicate doon na you are working as an online freelancer, as in word for word, working as an online freelancer and then yung address mo. And then tinanggap na ng BIR and then wala nang question. Ito po yung barangay certificate na trabaho nga ako sa online freelancer. So that was one of the talagang that's what made it simple kasi hindi ko na kailangan pumunta sa mayor's office, mag-demand ng OTR ulit like nung 2017 na ginawa ko. So yun.
Or guys, let's just give all our taxes to Davao. Kasi mas ganoon.
Dito na kayo mag-register. Gamitin yung address ko.
Balak ko na lumipat ng Davao, ha? At may tanong kasi sila, kung may desktop version daw ba si Taksumo?
Hold on. Before para masagot din ni EJ yan. Guys, I know that you have a lot of questions right now. Medyo paano na tayo sa oras, but we will try.
Marunong ka lang tumingin ng oras.
Sabi ko. Hindi, mag-overtime tayo. Don't worry. So what we are going to do is we want EJ to talk about Taxumo first and foremost kasi yun ang we are trying to do. Guys, we are not selling here. We are not selling here. We are educating you guys because this is one of the ways to solve your problem as a future
Mapadali ang buhay
taxpayer.
mo. Taxumo.
Yeah. But yeah, so we want EJ to talk about Taxumo and then after that itutuloy natin itong Q&A, okay? Go ahead, EJ.
Thank you,
Please educate
Phoenix.
us.
All right, sige. So basically, Taxumo it's a website. So you can open it on your desktop or on your mobile phone. Just go to www.taxumo.com and you can sign up using your Facebook account, your Google account, or like an email password combination, the usual. And then you just have to fill out some details about your profile. Which if you're registered, you normally just copy it from your COR. So just copy it na ganon. But otherwise, then actually after nun, that's it. You just start entering your income and expenses. And then what happens is on the right side, if you're on the desktop, on the right side, meron dong real-time tax dues that are calculated for you. So alam mo lagi how much yung tatabi mo if you're entering your income and expenses in real time. Oh, by the way, FYI, we're coming up with an OCR functionality. So baka holiday, baka that should make things a little bit easier for you. So just take a picture of the receipt and then automatically it'll do things. It'll it should get the information. So we're still figuring it out. Ang hirap, no? So pero nandun na kami. But yeah, so we're that's what we're doing. We're trying to make taxes as easy as possible. Normally it would take you around 2 days. So we want to drive it down to around just 15 minutes for you, to file your taxes. But aside from that, really, like the mission of Taxumo is getting the government to realize innovation. One of the things that we're doing aside from taxes is we're actually working with the DTI to standardize all of these registration processes as well. Kasi 'di ba, yun nga, yung iba hindi alam kung ano OTR, yung iba hindi alam, kailangan barangay, ang gulo-gulo, 'di ba? So what we're doing is we're working with the DTI, we're coming up with a process that should be standard across everything to make things easier. So hopefully things come out of that as well. Yun. So grabe pinasok namin ng gobyerno, pero yun, that's what we're trying to do. So that's Taxumo.
And I understand, Sir
Wow.
EJ, there is a roadmap na for Taxumo wherein you'll also incorporate yung mga other payments, like yung
Yes.
pag-ibig, and yun ang inaabangan ko talaga.
Oh, yes. Actually, yes. Malapit na yan. We have the necessary things in place. So yes, SSS and PhilHealth. I'm looking at
The health, pag-ibig.
PhilHealth, SSS, PhilHealth, pag-ibig. Yes. So those three are gonna be paid.
Yay!
Pati actually mga electrical companies, mga Davao Electric. Hindi kaming ganun. But anyways, but at least yun, that's there.
Galing.
Nice.
That's good. I love it. Thank you very much, Taxumo.
Sure. Thank you for having me.
EJ, should I fire my assistant already and join Taxumo?
Andiyan ba siya? Nanonood ba siya?
Pwede bang i-mention ni EJ yung rates nung babayaran if ever mag-a-avail ng Taxumo?
Yeah, so basically if you're filing, we have two models now. We have a premium model and a pay as you file, or we call it the DIY model. So the DIY model, you basically pay per form. So pag magpa-file ka na, di ba, babayaran mo yung tax due, papatong namin yung platform fee namin. Pero it's like may breakdown naman, you see it clearly. And then what will happen is, we charge around 500 bucks to 1,000 pesos depending on the form. So, for example, you're 8% and you're filing your 1701Q every quarter, wala ka namang quarterly percentage tax, you're essentially spending 1,000 pesos per quarter. No, so that's that. We also do have what do you call this? A prepaid service, a prepaid plan. You can pay up front and you also get a discount on your books of accounts. So when you register sa BIR, diba, you get your manual books na kailangan 110. So we were able to work with the BIR. We are actually, you can use the Taxumo as your books of accounts na rin. So we will help you get registered as loose leaf books of accounts, and then you can use Taxumo and print out the reports of Taxumo. Yan. Yan yun. Nandugo niya.
Ito talaga, prepared.
Yes, oo. So, ano pa ba? And then we also have the premium plan. So the premium plan is for people who really don't want to do anything. So basically what you do is you take pictures of receipts, send them to us, and then we'll file everything. We'll just tell you, log on ka na, bayad ka na.
Nakahiga ka lang habang naglalagon.
That's what we do. No? So that is at 24,000 pesos a year.
A year.
So
So, basically hassle-free. So, kung magbabayad ka, talagang wala nang masasayang na oras kasi kung magagamit ka ng
Oo, dapat hindi ka na tatayo, basically. Oo.
hindi ka
Kumbaga,
naman stress.
Kumbaga yun yung pasweldo ni Phoenix sa assistant niya.
Kaya nga ako medyo na-attract ako dyan. Parang, bye-bye assistant. Hindi kasi yun nga yung sabi ko na on a personal note, yung nagfa-file kasi ng taxes ko, ayan tuloy na multa ako ng 10,000 pesos dahil lang dyan.
Right.
Anyway, that's like, that's another thing that we can talk about some other time. I want you guys to start advertising. Anna, talk about, what do you want to talk about?
On Wednesday, wait lang, i-share screen ko lang. Coming up.
Tagal, oh.
Saglit! Mamadali ka? Ay, nalulubat na yung laptop ko. Ang daming nangyayari.
Siya pa naman ang host, baka maklose tong Zoom.
Just Success on Wednesday. Ay, bakit nang laki nito? With Ann Solo. Yan, March 6, 5 p.m. Interview siya ni Pinky. She used to work in the province. Now she can work anywhere. Interview with Ann Solo. So don't forget to watch that. And yung may mga meetups tayo, start natin muna yung kay LJ. May Davao meetup. Meetup talaga. Wait lang. Share screen ko ulit. Davao meetup on March 9. Dali lang, Phoenix. Nakita ko pagka-disgust. Yan, March 9, 1 to 4 p.m. at Green Coffee Marfori. Ang organizer natin si LJ. So, if interested kayo, message nyo lang si LJ. And meron kaming Google form para i-fill up nyo yung mga interested na mag-attend. And same day, March 9, meron din tayong Makati Meetup. Daming nangyayari.
Hindi ako makakarating dyan, syempre.
Oo nga, wala ka eh.
Pero darating yung dalawa kong boys.
Oh, nice. Ayan. March 9, Saturday then 2 p.m. Ang organizer natin si Mark Dalosa, si PJ, and si Nerissa. Kung interested din kayong mag-attend, meron din Google form nito. Fill up nyo lang din. Sa Makati, Circuit Makati. So, pupunta rin kami dito pala ni Honey. Facial gaze. So, ano pa? Merong Hong Kong meetup, pero hindi pa prepared yung event poster. March 17 to 10 a.m. to 12 noon sa Jollibee Central. Ipopost na lang din namin yung exact address noon kung taga Hong Kong kayo. Andun si LJ, si Bong, si Honey, at yours truly. So, yan. Ano pa ba? Merong Baguio meetup, March 30. Pero matagal pa naman. So, ipo-promote ko na lang din next week yun. So, yun. Ayun lang. And kung interested kayong interested kayo or newbie pa lang kayo, and you want to know how to work online, meron kaming free VA course. So, punta lang kayo sa freevacourse.com. And if interested naman kayo mag-invest sa sarili nyo and ready na kayong mag-enroll talaga, vabootcamp.ph naman. O, yun na. Tapos na. Napapagod na si
Buti naman, nabanggit ang VA. Hindi, nag-aalala ako, hindi sinasabi.
Alala ka.
Camp, sariling produkto, hindi advertise. Anyway, guys, VA Bootcamp and Taxumo, check it out. Who's next on the line? LJ, do you have anything to promote?
Movie mo, anak, i-promote mo.
Yung movie, sandali lang. Yung Korean movie ko, anyway. So yeah, inviting everyone from Davao, or if you have friends there who are in Davao, inviting you guys for like a meetup on March 9, 1 to 4 p.m. Green Coffee Marfori. Ang mga pupunta, kukunin ko yung mga names ninyo para sa susunod na meetup natin. May pasalubong kayo sa akin from Hong Kong. So, pumunta sana kayo. Simple lang naman. And then, yeah, Yung other meetups namin, puntahan nyo din. Hong Kong will be there on March 17. So hopefully may ma-meet kami mga Pinoys doon. Talagang Jollibee talaga yung pinili natin na lugar, no? Pinoy na Pinoy. And then I also want to thank EJ from Taksumo for gracing us with his presence. Thank you, EJ. I'm now kind of enlightened on using Taksumo. I already have an account. So, ayoko na talaga pumila kasi magpapaalam ba ako kay client na sandali lang kasi during a work day siya di ba? Na parang pupunta na muna ako sa government and whatever na mga ganyan. So, yun, parang madali na lang siya kasi I have to file for quarterly and then yearly. Buti nga wala nang monthly So, yun, I'll look into that. Thank you so much. And yeah, thank you for our other guests, Holly and Dea. There will be a lot more blog posts about government stuff when it comes to yung journal transactions then with the BIR, when it comes to filings. I-document ko yan because it's my first time doing that as a freelancer. And there will be other blog posts when it comes to government institutions like maybe SSS loan or pag-ibig or things like that. So let us know in the comments kung anong type of other government types na content ang gusto niyo makita sa blog namin na step by step with all the details talaga. And yung talagang pipilitin ko yung government officer na sabihin sa akin lahat ng details para doon sa process na yon para walang maiwan. Alright? So yun lang. Thanks.
Next naman,
si Dea. Thank you very much.
May nag-comment. Sabi niya, ikaw daw ba yung nasa movie ng Glorious? Oo, siya si Angel Aquino. Siya nga yun. Ikaw na, it's your turn to promote. Hindi mo alam yon Glorious.
Dadaan si Nico sa likod.
Clueless.
Hindi ko pa napapanood yun. Trailer nga, hindi ko pa napapanood.
It's a movie. Okay. Is it a good movie?
Tanong natin si LJ.
Tanungin mo kami ni LJ.
PG-13 ang flip chat and chill. Hindi pasado yun dito.
Okay. Wag nating i-discuss. Okay, go there.
Okay.
Okay. So, ang masasabi ko lang din is for a year, more than a year na akong gumagamit ng Taksumo, I really appreciate yung software na to kasi napadali niya talaga yung buhay ko. Kasi kung iisipin niyo na lang yung yung pagbabayad niyo manually ng inyong mga postpaid plan, kung merong naka-postpaid dito, or customer service na lang sa Sun and Smart, 1.5 oras bago kayo maasikaso ng customer service nila na i-BIR na ka na. What more pa sa government? So, ibig sabihin, 1 buong araw yon. So, Taksumo comes from, out of love ni Sir EJ for Miss Ginger. Kaya maraming salamat niya sa pag-ibig na yan at napadali ang buhay ng mga freelancers. And then, wala naman ako masyado may promote. Basta magpo-post ako ng something sa VA Bootcamp. Yun. Basta kailangan namin ng assistant. Assistant ng assistant. Kailangan ng assistant. Na yun. Non-profit organization po kami for persons with disabilities. So, my goal then is ma-implement ang mga nakikita ko dito sa US, dyan sa Pilipinas. Kaya, magandang i-pursue yan. And then, kung gagamit po kayo ng Taksumo, no shame plug, gamit po kayo ng referral code ko, DEA. DEA. Delta Echo Alpha, DEA.
Promote ba mo? Yan, promotion.
That's good. That's smart. Very good, Dea. At least guys, please take note. Dea, to make things easier, send the link down the comment section para if they can just click at it. Holly, you're next.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't really have anything to promote, but guys, to everyone who's watching, please support Taksumo. Please support the VA Bootcamp. These are 2 businesses na napaka-amazing and napaka-passionate ng mga people behind it. So, hindi kayo magsisisi na you're going to try their services. Ayun.
May last question. Meron daw bang discount kapag ginamit ang code ni Dea? Lagot ka, Dea. Magbigay ka ng discount.
Meron.
Meron.
Discount yan.
Resh. Mag-gamit ka na ng code ni Dea para may discount din pala. So yun.
Galing ni
Yeah,
Bea. Lagay natin siya sa, blacklist sa susunod.
Kasi di ba affiliate din ng Flip actually ni Taksumo. So sa Flip na lang, wag na kay Dea.
Hindi, very good yan. Tinuro ko yung kay Dea. Tinuro ko yung marketing tactic kay Dea.
Pinalaban si Dea. O ayan.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is bitin. Ito ang isang bitin na ano. I really wish that we can extend. However, I implore you audiences to follow these people in the panel. Si Dea, si Holly, si LJ and EJ and yeah, sure, fine, including Anna. Pero
Swag na, wag niyo siyang i-follow.
please lang ha, if you have other questions, especially itong para kay EJ, let's do ourselves a favor and go to the website first and check things out. Who knows, nandun ang sagot ng mga tanong natin. Because, EJ is also a very busy person. I mean, we know that kind of life, right? So wag na nating i-aggravate si EJ. However, do communicate with the people here because they are here to help you. They're isa na itong taksumo na ito to make life easier for us, para naman legally easier for us, para naman matapos na natin itong registration na ito sa hinayupak na BIR na ito. That's for all those other questions. I apologize. I deeply apologize that we cannot address them right now here on video, but I hope that we will be able to address them on the comment section. So please just stand by and wait for the answers, and we will try to help you as much as we can. So yeah, that's everything that I can say right now. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming. Holly, Dea, EJ, LJ. Thank you very much for coming. It really is a very enlightening day today, and I hope the audiences enjoyed as well. Bye and see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye!
Thank you, guys.